everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to Boardwalk Hall and the famed Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds of middleweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. Marvin Hagler is approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Monzon's making his way to the ring right now, and you can just see in his eyes what his intentions are tonight.
In the blue corner, his professional record consists of 62 wins, including 52 knockouts and only 3 losses. By way of Newark, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And his opponent across the ring, an impressive record of 87 wins, 59 knockouts, and only 3 losses. Coming out of Santa Fe, Monzon.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Marvin Hagler. Zones in on that overhand right. Marvelous Marvin Hagler in action here tonight, Teddy. What should we see out of him?
Well, what a lot of people don't think, they see his chiseled body, they think you're just going to come out and get a seek and destroy missile coming at you. He looks you over a little bit and then figures out how he's going to take you apart. I figure the first round he's going to come out probing with that southpaw jab, defensively alert, and again, taking a peek at you.
Keep it going. And he engages in the clinch. Teddy, with a power puncher against a high stamina fighter, a guy that can take you into the deeper rounds, how much is it a disadvantage where it sort of takes away what maybe he's best at?
Well, it's a disadvantage mentally because if his power doesn't work and the high endurance guy is still there, he may start to dissipate. He may start evaporating right in front of you.
Huge left hand from Hagler.
Don't let him get to you, kid.
There's the combo downstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Nice work.
Marvelous Marvin blocks that away.
Let's see some more head movement, champ. Come on.
Good work defensively by Carlos Monzon. Plus, he landed that counterpunch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here.
Yeah, Joe, if this keeps up, they're both going to have headaches, and we're going to have one of the great fights to talk about.
Right to the head with that right. Final 10 seconds of round number 1.
Watch the hook.
comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, the athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Hagler's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Marvin Hagler, of course, associated with Brockton, Massachusetts, best known as the home of the Brockton blockbuster Rocky Marciano, but he was actually born in Newark, New Jersey back in 1954. Blocks the headshot. An accurate left by Carlos Monzon. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head.
Good job, King.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. A stabbing right hand by Carlos Monzon. Hagler able to block that punch. Body shot, the left hand.
Taking too many punches. Hands up.
Wow, what an uppercut. Scored well with the hook. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Good defense, just covering up down low. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Targeting that overhand left. Carlos Monzon showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round.
Keep it up.
A huge right hand from Hagler. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence, and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Hagler's picking up right where he left off. Remember how he finished that last round?
Yeah, he really finished strong, really fast. And you know what? This is a thinking man's fight. I know a lot of people are going to say Teddy's just an aggressive fighter. No, he understands, and his corner understands that his opponent only had 60 seconds to recover, and they're jumping on him, figuring that their opponent hasn't recovered.
A well-timed right hand by Carlos Monzon. Able to dismiss it. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Carlos Monzon. Solid shot, the overhand left. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. punches home a headshot after blocking his opponent. Well-placed counter punch by Carlos Monzon. Like a sledgehammer, that uppercut by Marvelous Marvin Hagler.
Watch that!
He has found his groove with this right hand. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Carlos Monzon.
Not moving enough.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there.
There you go.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Marvin Hagler. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Able to cover up that gut. And round 3 comes to an end. Hagler's up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. Good step back counter punch there.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Really frustrating his opponent now. Hagler's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Digging in with a left to the gut. Carries the punch, comes back with the hook.
Hey, you gotta get some of that too now.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Carlos Monzon. Not much action as he just ties up. Nice strike after catching one by Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Marvin Hagler. Wow. Ruined in one instance. Just done. Fight over.
By knockout, your winner, marvinhagler.
Good, solid end to this fight. Hagler's power was the difference. One punch, one knockout victory.
The power and the timing. He delivered that punch right on the button.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.